What's up, everybody? This is Bianca. Welcome to Bianca Town. I am, as we all are, processing the horrible news of the two shootings from the last couple of days. More devastation, more hate, more fear being pumped onto social media, more lives being lost, more hearts being broken. It's important that we do not let anything that is being shown to us cause us to diverge from our alignment. And I know right now it's a really difficult time to stay brilliant, to stay positive, to stay happy in the face of such blatant disregard for human life. Every life that is lost in this war, because it's a war for consciousness. That's what's happening, guys. I mean, let's be real. I don't know if I've said that. Maybe you've heard it from some other place, but this is a war for consciousness, and we all have a responsibility as individuals who are waking up to expedite that process. And if you want to expedite that process, then we all need to consciously choose. You need to consciously choose to step out of hate, to step out of fear, to not engage. Yes, to get upset, to be angry, to process anger, absolutely. Anger is healthy, but to do something with that angry energy, to focus it in some way on something that creates passion. Use that fire. Use that energetic potential, because that's what anger is, to facilitate change in the way that is most authentic for you. And what I mean by that is unconditional love. When we do what we love, we create. We become creators. When we love unconditionally, when we love ourselves unconditionally, when we step into a new level of alignment and consciousness, which allows us to then see everyone as all one, we begin to flow in a different way. We begin to achieve in a different way. And you know what, guys? If we want to create change in this motherfucking on the planet, because it's really not just about this country. You know, yeah, we could talk about change in this country, but you know what? There are fucking people dying all over the planet for this, for the war on consciousness, because they want us to be kept under control, because that's how it's always been. And that's not how it's always going to be. You and I were waking up. Do you recognize that that's what's happening? Can you feel it happening around you? The tug in your heart and in your solar plexus? Can you sense that? Because it's real. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why it's so important. This is why I'm offering these tools. This is why I'm showing up and doing this. And maybe I reach a couple of people. I don't know. Maybe I'm helping a few people, but maybe that ripples out. And this is part of a larger project that I'm working on. And so I'm compelled to do this because this is what I do. And I'm asking you, what are you doing? How are you using this energy? How can you use it more? How can you get on board with this process, go through whatever healing, whatever changes, whatever transitions, whatever growth, go into those places of fucking fear and scariness within yourself, process that shit out, and get on board with all of us. Because we need your light. We need your specific frequency of light, because it's important. And so today's mudra is, it's called the Pran mudra. It's the life mudra. Goes very well with hematite. It is the last two fingers on the thumb, with the first two fingers pointed. You can also do thumb on the nails. The Pran mudra, I'm just going to read from the book because I'm trying not to make this too long. Increases vitality, reduces fatigue, improves vision. It can help balance out mental and emotional states if you're feeling super emotional, which moment to moment, day to day, I can switch pretty quickly. This mudra can help you come back into your center. You can do it for 5 to 30 minutes to bring it back down a little bit if you start getting elevated and agitated. It increases staying power, assertiveness, healthy self-confidence. It helps to get on board with new projects, starting new projects, and it also helps with finishing and completing projects. So again, this idea of next level health, of next level engagement with whatever turmoil you have going on inside of yourself that maybe you're not addressing or even admitting that you have. Now is a time to start looking at that, and you can use this mudra to begin to affect some change. With mudras, what you're doing is you're connecting currents of energy. The hands have all kinds of little centers that run through the fingers and in the palm. And when you connect it's almost like adjusting an antenna, where each finger and each point on the hand, when you connect them in all these different ways, it's a different channel. And when you connect in with certain channels, you get certain information, or you get certain energetic frequencies that then complete themselves and circulate through the system. And so when you're doing this, you're changing or connecting or upgrading your system in a conscious way. You're making a conscious choice here to make change, to improve, to move something. And initially, it may be uncomfortable because what you're moving, it may be uncomfortable to move it. It might bring up anger. It might bring up frustration. It might bring up grief or fear or shame. And that's when working with a talented practitioner to help process out some of this stuff, whether that's a therapist, a counselor, a polarity therapist, a massage therapist, a talented Reiki practitioner, although I would look for someone who does more than Reiki. Find somebody who can help you process these things out. So with this Pran mudra, again, you can also put your fingers over your nails or on the fingertips. I like the fingertips. But putting it on the nails balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain, helps them to become active and mutually complement each other. And so if you're looking to cultivate next level awareness and you want to bridge masculine and feminine, left and right hemispheres of the brain is a great way to do that. This is one of the mudras. And both hands. So you'd be doing both hands, and you can just like chill on a chair. You can put your hands down, breathe nice and deep into the pelvic floor. You can use hematite in your palms. You can kind of put that right down in your palms. And hold this mudra for 5 to 30 minutes or until it feels complete for you. It goes really well with hematite, again, balancing and stoking the fire in the lower chakras, moving out old anger, old grief, so that we have the freedom to move forward, so that we have the desire, the drive, moving all of the limitation out of the way can be found with this mudra. So on just last thing, you're amazing. You can do this. It's awful. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm sorry to be the one to say it, but this is what I've been getting for years, is that we're going into a fucking shitstorm. And so all kinds of dynamic change is happening, whether that's inside and outside. This is just the beginning. And so I highly suggest that you get on board with creating a system of addressing all of the different aspects of health and really commit to it because it's going to be to your benefit. And please, you can spread the word. You can share this video if it's possible on Facebook. You can absolutely share it. You can definitely hit me up if you have questions. You can private message me or you can get a hold of me through my website, which is facets-wellness.com. And you can find out a little bit more about what I do on the site. Okay, guys, I hope you have a really lovely and restful evening. Please remember that we have a choice, and we can choose love or we can choose fear. And I'm choosing love, and I'm asking that when you're ready and when you're able, that you choose love also, and that you express that love in a way that is most authentic for you into the world to promote the growth and change that we need to see this planet shift. All right. I love you so much. Bye.